Hi, welcome back. Today we are talking about another scam alert. So to talk about this, we have financial analyst Steve Budin joining us. Steve, thanks for joining us this morning. So we're talking over 1 million credit card numbers that were released on the internet. What can you tell us about this?
Yeah, unfortunately, these are the stories I hate doing, but I think it's very important our viewers are aware of this. Over 1 million credit card numbers got released on the dark web this week. So chances are some of our viewers may be affected. So just the same old thing, you got to protect yourself from credit card fraud.
Now, what are some of those steps of protection first in just knowing whether or not your card number was one that was released?
Yeah, I always advise viewers and clients, check your credit card every couple of days. It's really not difficult to do. Most of the card companies now have apps. You can log on through your phone. It only takes a couple of seconds, but that's the quickest way, because if you see something that's questionable, you should act on it immediately. If you wait 2-3 months and then go back and say, oh, I didn't do this, sometimes the banks will push you back a little bit. So the sooner you recognize it, the better.
Okay, so once someone recognizes that their card number has been stolen, what are some steps that they should take from there?
First thing, contact your financial institution and you can begin to challenge any charges that are made on your account. To be a little bit more proactive, you can freeze your credit report. Now you have to alert most of the credit reporting agencies, and there's the big ones like TransUnion and Experian. You have to notify them individually, have them freeze your report. If you're not applying for credit, like a mortgage or a car loan, keep it frozen, because it blocks access to your file and nobody can check your credit and nobody would be able to get a loan in your name. Another thing you can do, there's something called a short-term fraud alert. And this is usually good for 1 calendar year. And that will require a lender who's checking your credit to contact you personally to make sure that you're the one who's requesting the credit. So if somebody is trying to get a loan in your name, and you have this short-term fraud alert on, you can nip that in the bud as well.
Nightmare for folks having to repair it. So what are some prevention steps that we can take to avoid this ever happening to people?
Yeah, in addition to those that I just mentioned, a couple of things. The old-fashioned pay cash. If you go someplace, a restaurant, for example, where they may take your credit card out of your site, you can pay cash, or require them or request them to run the charge in your view so you don't see the card leave. Secondly, now again with smartphones, very often you can just tap your phone or pay with your phone at a scanner. That usually is a little safer as well. So those are 2 things that make a lot of sense.
All right, that's all the time that we have for today. Protect those credit card numbers. We'll have more of this on our website, KTNV13’s, and we'll be right back after this.